Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. I am the Biggest Mac, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Battlescar conversion barrel for the AK-27 assault rifle in Warzone. Now I've heard some whispers that it potentially could be in the meta conversation, so we're going to put it to the test today. This attachment turns the gun into a slow firing long range monster potentially, but is it viable in high level play and actual games? Or is it just a gimmick like most of the attachments are these days? So today we're putting it to the test in some real matches to see if it belongs anywhere near the meta conversation. So as you can see here, the Battlescar conversion is a barrel attachment for the AK-27. It dramatically increases damage and range and some recoil, but it turns this AR into a slower, heavy hitting weapon. Think of more the Odin from Modern Warfare 2019. It also slowed down its ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, movement speed and fire rate. And it does also block stock and rapid fire attachments, so it does limit on how you can configure the rest of the build. I imagine it's going to turn this AK-27 into sort of hybrid DMR AR weapon with big hits, but are we going to be able to handle the drawbacks? So this is going to be my loadout build for testing. We're going to go with the EAM XL Reflex optic. It's just my optic of preference and you can use your own. We're going to go for the monolithic suppressor, get some bullet velocity and damage range, and more importantly stay off that minimap. This is the attachment in question. As you can see again, damage range, recoil, gun kick reset speed all up, but we are going to lose some vertical and horizontal recoil control, fire rate, movement speed, base sprint and ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed and aiming speed. Next we're going to have a bit of an extended mag on this, which is going to slow us down a little bit more, but I have a feeling that we're going to be using more bullets than we'd like to. And also what else that attachment does is it changes rear grip attachments for comb attachments, so we're going to put this comb attachment on to get back some of that recoil control. As you can see there, vertical, first shot and horizontal. Let's take a look at the stats. We've got a couple, some decent mid-range damage ranges there, 0 to 39, 39 to 62 and 62 and above, 6 round mag, and you can see we've got a bullet velocity of just over 1,000, and there with our tanked fire rate. So we're kind of building some sort of long range beast, hopefully. This is definitely not going to be a run and gun AR, so we're going to have to sort of focus on some repositioning, holding some long sights lines, that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to be pairing it with an SMG today for the up close and personal battles. And before we jump in, never forget your free bundle in the store. So we're going to do this testing in a casuals lobby, just to get a feel for the gun. I'm expecting it to shred the bots, but we'll find out near the end game if it's going to be shredding some real players. Get some contracts done. We're on Operation Gather Loadout Money. Get the loadout in as quick as possible. The ground loop version of it here. Stalking the prey. Here we go. Loadout acquired. Meta or trash? Let's find out. Not convincing. It wasn't a good header. I'm really not a fan of how slow the fire rate is. Can maybe do being a touch quicker. Yeah. That kind of engagement distance far too slow. Although it would help maybe if I got first shots off and was able to see him. Know what you see again. Just too slow. I had first shots in as well. And that was even losing to a burst AR. If you made it this far into the video, ladies and gents, comment granny socks down below and let's freak people out when they read the comments without watching the full video. So in conclusion, is the Battlescar conversion kit meta? Well, not in the traditional sense. It's too slow for high-paced fights and struggles in close-range scrambles. But out there right now are more meta AK-27 stock builds, which can be focused on low recoil and fast engagements. But back to the Battlescar conversion, it's really a long-range weapon to be used on big maps with open sight lines, and it could absolutely dominate if you manage to hold your angles, play smart, and more importantly, control that horizontal recoil. I'd say this build is tailored more towards playing casuals on the big map. You can try it out, have some fun, shred some bots, but when it comes to real players in real lobbies, then I think that they're going to be far too quick and the gun is going to be far too slow. Let me know in the comments, will you try this gun? Do you think that this build deserves a place in the Warzone meta? If you are new around here as well, smash that like if you've learned something today, and please don't forget to subscribe. I also stream live on YouTube, Kick and Twitch. Come on over, drop me a follow and come and check me out when I'm live for some more gameplay. I also post my short form content to YouTube Shorts, TikTok and Insta Reels, so come and hit me with a follow on them as well. Check out all my social links in the description below and check out my link tree as well, which will direct you to everywhere you need to be. Thanks for watching my first ever long form video on YouTube, it's very much appreciated. It's been nice to see you and I hope to see you around again. So I'll see you in the next video or maybe in the next live stream. Bye.